Okay, hopefully this will work this time. I just made this video and it didn't go through because it was longer than 10 minutes. Hi, it's me, Nicole. I'm doing another MS video. I haven't done one in a very long time. I'm going to make this pretty quick and do it in segments because I don't have much time. For 2 years I have battled with symptoms related to multiple sclerosis. Initially I was given the idea that I had MS, but they couldn't confirm it because I didn't pass some of the criteria, which is called McDonald's criteria. There were not lesions on my spine, in my spinal fluid. I went to the doctor a couple weeks ago because at work I was having problems with balance. Things were looking crazy. They would go like this. It's called optic neuritis. It's one of the symptoms of optic neuritis. It made me very nauseous. Laying down, even laying down, usually when you're sick you feel better laying down. I felt worse. I had problems eating, driving. When it rained, the rain, because my eyes were going crazy, I had problems with that. So I went to my neurologist and actually spoke with the physician's assistant. He got me signed up to have an MRI, which I did. I had one with and without contrast. Contrast makes me sick. I had that, and I've been waiting for about 2 weeks to get results back, and Tuesday they called me and said that I had 4 to 6 lesions in my ventricular cavity, which I don't really know a lot about, and once I do know, I'll make more videos relating to it because I'd like to educate other people about it as well. But they told me they need me to come in the next day, so Wednesday, August 13th, at 8:20 I went and saw my neurologist, and I was officially diagnosed with relapsing remitting multiple sclerosis. This is the paper. I'm going to read it. It's from my neurologist in West Virginia. It says, diagnosis, relapsing remitting multiple sclerosis number 340, which is according to a chart right here that lists 340 as multiple sclerosis under degenerative disease. Officially meeting McDonald criteria with her most recent MRI scan of the brain. I also have problems with my right leg, numbness and tingling and burning. Usually when I go from sitting to standing, when I walk, if I can't stretch my leg too far, it's horrible. I'll fall. I fell a couple times with it so far. Right upper leg dysesthesis, which means that it travels up and down my leg, I think. Either related to multiple sclerosis versus lumbar radiculopathy. Radiculopathy. I don't know how to say that word. So it could be related to MS, it might not be, but there's really no way to know. Numbness and tingling are symptoms of MS. The instructions and testing listed on this paper, it says, I will refer her to ophthalmology for a formal assessment of her visual fields. We spoke about our treatment options. We discussed the ABCR drugs, and she is most interested in Copaxone. When it says that, I want to explain that. ABCR, Avonex, Betaseron, Copaxone, and Rebif. Avonex, Betaseron, and Rebif are all interferons, and Copaxone is a glatiramer acetate drug. It's not an interferon. It reacts differently, which I'll explain in another video as well. I'm going to have to make a ton of these. But yeah, particularly in light of her history of bipolar disorder, I agree that this is reasonable. She is interested in trying a course of intravenous solumedrol for her symptoms, and I believe that this is reasonable as well, given her enhancing lesions and brainstem symptoms. She will work out a time in her schedule next week to come either before or after work to receive her IV solumedrol all of the days next week. I will start her on Copaxone today and provide her with a starter kit, which is this book right here. If you decide you want to get on Copaxone and they give you this book, read it. It is, right now, one of my best friends. It has a lot of really good information, tons of brochures, everything. I'll go more into this in another video based solely on Copaxone, and how I'm doing with it once I actually get started. Sorry, I itch. Itching is another symptom. It has another word for it that starts with a P. I don't know how to say it. I am going through a relapse right now. I don't know if you can tell. You can usually tell when I walk. My voice is a little bit shaky when I talk as well. I'm itchy. itchy, sucks. But yeah, in the starter kit that you get, you also get this therapy information DVD. Again, if you start Copaxone, you think it's right for you, you get the starter kit, watch the DVD. It's about an hour long, and it's, I mean, kind of lame. The lady who speaks is overly happy, and I know because I've been going through this for a while, symptoms and all, that you're not probably going to be real happy about this. My neurologist was actually surprised at how calm I was, but then she realized I've been going through these symptoms for a while. They thought initially it was MS. I've said all along it's probably MS. I've done a ton of research on it. I can't diagnose myself, so it didn't work that way. But this is my video. Officially diagnosed. I don't really know what else to say right now. I'll make another video probably tomorrow and this weekend when I have more time. But I only have 10 minutes on this camera, so it's a Sony Cybershot. It's awesome. I got it for Christmas. But yeah, if you are newly diagnosed or if you've been diagnosed for a while, I hope that everyone is doing very well. And if anyone has any advice for me as far as Copaxone goes, I've heard that there's always a lot of stinging with injectables, which is right now the only treatment option for disease-modifying therapy. But if you have any information or advice about Copaxone, please let me know. I'm insanely nervous to do this. I hate needles. The AutoJet 2, which is what I'll get in the mail, courtesy of Shared Solutions, which I'll explain in another video, seems to make it easier, but I'm not really sure yet. But if you have advice or anything that you can tell me about Copaxone, please do that. That would be greatly, greatly appreciated. And I will talk to you later. Bye. That was a little rushed. Bye.